What's up, guys? JP here, and this is going to be a news video. I have not did one of these in a long time. Basically, if you don't know, I just kind of talk about some of the horror-related news that's dropped over the past, few weeks or few days or whatever. And there's been a bunch of cool stuff that interests me. And first up is VHS 2 is happening. VHS I really enjoyed, and in my review I mentioned that I thought it would be cool if they maybe did some sequels with other horror directors, and it could have been a cool little anthology series. So I guess it is happening. One of the guys involved is I forget his name. I think it's like Eduardo Sanchez, and he directed the Blair Witch Project, I think, and I don't really know. I don't know anything else that he's done, so I don't know if he's really made anything good after that. But so yeah, he's involved, which is kind of cool. He did one of the best found footage films, and he's going to be working on VHS 2 along with some other directors I don't know of. I think somebody from Hobo with a Shotgun is involved. I've actually never seen that, but I know a lot of people really like it. And I think one of the guys who did the wraparound story in the first VHS film is also coming back to do something, so there's that, which is really cool. I'm excited for VHS 2. I'm glad that they decided to do it. And moving on from VHS, we have this is kind of a interesting news, and it's that Shout Factory, the company that puts out a lot of TV shows, and they launched their Scream Factory line, which put out a bunch of Blu-rays and upcoming stuff like Phantasm 2 and things. They are putting out the TV show Beetlejuice from I believe 1989 to maybe like 1992. It aired, and I don't know a whole lot about that show. I do remember it a little bit. I remember watching it when I was a kid. It aired a little bit before I was, watching TV and stuff, but I know it stayed on with reruns for a while after that, because I definitely remember watching a little bit of it. Plus, I think that the collector's edition or whatever edition of the Beetlejuice DVD and Blu-ray, I think they threw a few episodes on that, and I remember watching them too. So that's pretty cool. I always like when they release old cartoons or TV shows that I grew up watching, and it's kind of horror related, I guess. So yeah, Beetlejuice 2, Beetlejuice TV series or whatever, coming to DVD. I thought that was pretty cool. After that, you have Joe Dante is, I guess, working on a new film with Robert Englund called Air Disturbance, I think. I don't know much about it. I really didn't read too much into it, but Joe Dante, of course, did Gremlins and The Howling. I believe he did the original Piranha film. I think he did The Burbs, so that's pretty cool. And of course, we all know Robert Englund. Yeah, so that's happening. I'm not sure what kind of movie it is, but that's in the works. After that, we have also, yeah, the Evil Dead trailer launched a little while back, the remake, and I did watch it. I didn't really say anything about it to anybody, but I thought it looked pretty decent. I was expecting something a lot different. I wasn't really expecting it to be as violent as it was, so that's awesome. There was a lot of violence in the trailer, some gore and stuff. It looks like they're, trying hard to make it a decent remake, and I guess I'm looking forward to it. After that, speaking of trailers, also, by the way, every article, link, trailer video will be in the description, as always. And after that, a new Maniac remake trailer has hit. I believe it was recently. Maniac, I've actually never seen the original, so I don't really know how close it's sticking to the original. That's one that I've been wanting to pick up but just never have yet. Yeah, so the remake, I believe they released a trailer a little while back, and now there's a new trailer. This one I think shows a little bit more than what the other one did. It doesn't. To me, it looked pretty interesting. It has Elijah Wood. Um, it looks like something different and fun. I don't, like I said, I don't know how close it sticks to the original, but that's happening, and you know, I think it's gonna get released pretty soon. So check out that trailer; it's pretty cool. After that, we have another trailer which just released, I think a few days ago. Um, and it's the Silent Night trailer, which I guess is a remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night, which I also have not seen. Um, I love holiday horror films, holiday themed horror films. So it's cool to see another Christmas style horror film. I really wish people would do more of those. Those are always fun. Um, I don't know how close this remake is sticking to the original either. From what I think, I heard a few people say that it's not really sticking too close to it, but I thought it looked, you know, definitely worth checking out. I wasn't blown away by the trailer or anything, but it looks kind of cool. Killer Santa Claus and stuff, that looks fun. Um, and speaking of Silent Night, Deadly Night, the first and second film have I've never seen them, but I've always wanted to pick them up. But they've been out of print for a long time, and I just don't want to pay a bunch for them. So luckily, um, going along with the new Silent Night film coming out on, I think, December 4th. I think Anchor Bay has decided to re-release Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2 in a double feature, which I looked around at some of the prices, and the cheapest I found it was $9.99 on BestBuy.com. I plan on picking that up. I've always wanted to watch the first Silent Night, Deadly Night, and now I'll finally be able to, now that they're re-releasing it. It's no longer going to be out of print. So yeah, if any, you guys probably know that, but if you didn't, they're re-releasing Silent Night, Deadly Night. Check it out. Buy it if you don't own it, and I'll plan on buying it. So yeah. And for other news, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There was oh yeah, there's a they released a tagline to Child's Play, the Curse of Chucky film, the new Child's Play, and it is "Be afraid, be effing afraid." Um, and there's a little article on Bloody Disgusting talking about possibilities of it being PG-13. I personally think that it won't be PG-13. Maybe if they was going to release it theatrically, it might make sense for them to try to be PG-13, but since they're doing it straight to DVD, I really don't see the point in making it PG-13. Usually, when it hits DVD, when they put it unrated is usually a bigger selling point than when it's PG-13. So I don't see it being PG-13. It just won't be. Yeah. So, and there's also a interview with Don Mancini, and he talks about Child's Play and Curse of Chucky. I'll put that link below too. I actually haven't watched it yet, but I'll have it below so you guys can check it out if you want to. I'll check it out later. And then the final bit of news is has to do with the Phantasm films. And Don Coscarelli, the creator, director, I think writer of the first 4 Phantasm films, has said that you know, a lot of fans want a Phantasm 5, and I think at first he didn't want to do it because he felt like he wrapped it up with Phantasm 4, but the fans really want it, so I think he's, you know, starting to come around to the idea of doing a Phantasm 5. Um, I don't know, you know, I would love to see a Phantasm 5, you know, 10 or so years ago, 15 years ago or something. Um, but now I'm not sure if it's gonna what they would do. I mean, hopefully they would get you know, at least Reggie and some of the other actors. Angus Scrimm is like 85 or something. I don't know how much he can do uh, in the film, but I think if they're gonna do it, they should probably do it now and not wait too much longer. I would definitely watch a Phantasm 5. I absolutely love the Phantasm series. Hopefully, if they do decide to do it, they do it right, and you know, it not be a remake and actually be a Phantasm 5. And hopefully everything would go well if they did decide to do it, and I think it would be fun. So yeah, that's pretty much some of the news that I saw recently. The two trailers or whatever, the Maniac and the Silent Night. I thought both of them were pretty decent, and the Evil Dead trailer. I'll have all those below, like I said. Uh, Out of the three, I'm probably looking forward to Evil Dead the most. And Maniac and Silent Night. I feel I don't really mind which one. I'm pretty okay with either one, is what I'm trying to say. I do want to see the originals of both before I watch the remakes, just because that's what I like to do. Anyway, this video is going pretty long, so that's some of the news that I've seen, and comment or whatever, and I'll see you guys later.